Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly recap. This is episode 169, and we are in Fort Lauderdale for VeeamON 2024. We are here with Safiya and some community members, and we are going to discuss about everyone's experience here at VeeamON. This is day 2 of our conference, and we are going to hear some interesting opinions on the content that was shared between yesterday and today. So Safiya, why don't you tell us about the highlight of the keynote today? What was the highlight for you?
Yeah, since we're talking community, I would say that the highlight was when we got our community highlighted on the stage. So Anand shouted out the community, the Veeam 100 program, MVPs, Legends, and Vanguards twice, and highlighted some statistics from the Community Hub that 98% of our questions are answered by fellow community members. So the community is always willing to answer questions and give their feedback, which is what we're doing today.
Yeah, this is really fantastic. You know, last year it was like in the session, he mentioned the Veeam Community, the Veeam 100 program, Vanguards, Legends, and this year he mentioned not once, but twice. This is fantastic. And we're going to be now back with some community members to discuss the experiences as we mentioned.
Today, we got Falco and Ian. First, would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so my name's Ian Sanderson. I'm a product manager at 1111 Systems.
Uncle, and my name is Falco Manasha. I'm a fit solutions architect at Justovic.
So what was the highlight from the general session for you?
So, highlight for me today was around some of the enhancements we're going to see coming to the Veeam Backup for M365 product. So, Veeam are working in partnership with Microsoft to leverage some of their technology to improve backup performance for those M365 users. Heard things like being able to back up 20,000 users in 15 minutes. That's what it is.
Oh, that's amazing, yeah. And Falco, how about you?
You may have heard of the buzz of Twitter, so we all posted Twitter. There's the darn links available somewhere in version 13, and we're looking forward to it so that people and customers have the chance to go on the Linux platform or may have the Windows platform, and that we realize to support the full Linux level.
Yeah, everyone was super excited about it. I heard all the applause in the room, so that was really great. And I'm sure we're gonna keep on clear on that. And how about a session that you are looking forward to tomorrow? Because we are filming on Tuesday. This is the second day of the conference. So how about tomorrow? It's forward to. Except party, because we all know.
Well, everyone loves money, that's a given.
Yeah.
But for me, working for a service provider, the What's New and Veeam Service Provider console will be one of the highlights for me, just seeing that enhanced integrations for all the products to be able to present to our service provider console. So I'm looking for that.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, and for me, for a pure storage, where we have like a storage platform for my needs. I'm looking forward to the repository design and slicing let's practice tomorrow, because there will be some new advantages and some new features coming out, which maybe get the news tomorrow. So yeah, look forward to it.
Fingers crossed. Let's go for it. Okay, thank you guys. And now other community members that are going to share their experiences with us. So
Now we're back with Vanguard's Joost and Christoph. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Jos Maliepaard. I'm a consultant at IT to Grow in the Netherlands.
Hello, and I'm Christophe. I'm the co-founder of Integri, my service provider in Belgium.
That's great. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being with us here at VeeamON, and thank you for being in the weekly recap, this special edition from Fort Lauderdale at VeeamON 2024. So why don't you tell us about the general keynote? What was the highlight for you today?
For me, it was all about Microsoft 365 backup, especially the proxy pools and the Linux proxies. That makes the product whole scalable, and I'm really looking forward to test that.
And you, Joost?
There are a lot of things. Next to the other topics, they were already mentioned. The portability and the support for the new hypervisors. So there is a real freedom of choice between the hypervisors.
Nice.
And since we are only on the second day of the conference, why don't you tell us about a session that you are looking forward to tomorrow on our last day of this conference?
For me, that will be the updated ISO for the immutable storage. I already talked with Hannes, and he said a lot of changes, a lot of improvements were made, and I'm really looking forward to see how what has changed in the new product.
Yes.
I have a really packed agenda for tomorrow. It's fully booked. A lot of interesting sessions.
Good for you.
But what I looking forward is, of course, the hidden feature session. It's always a big session with a lot of attendees, and the sequence sessions.
The top secret
The
session
top secret
that no one
session.
knows what it's
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
And now we're here with two other vanguards, Nicola and Paolo, the two best friends of VeeamON. How are you guys doing today?
Not so bad.
Not so bad,
Not so bad.
Paolo.
Very good, absolutely.
Would you guys like to introduce yourselves to the Veeam community?
I am Nicolas Bonnet. I'm an architect on Veeam and Microsoft solution. An MVP on Microsoft.
Nice.
I'm French in Marseille. Well, that's it. But,
Yeah. Paolo?
I'm Paolo Vassecchi. I'm a system engineer based in Milan, Italy. I took care, of course, of Veeam production that I'm very satisfied.
That's great. Thank you very much, guys, for introducing yourselves. What was the highlight today for you in the general session? What did you like the best?
Yeah, there were several announcements. And I would say that the most interesting for me was finally that we will have Veeam Server for Linux. And also then we will have HA for the Veeam Server. And finally we can do implementation without relying on Windows licenses that sometimes don't cost too much for the customers. So for me, are the most interesting features announced for the upcoming release.
Thank you, Paolo. And Nicola?
for me, yes, I think yes, Entra, Veeam for Entra, backup for Entra, it's a good feature, a good news, because we can now backup all user. For me, I think the best feature it's Veeam backup Entra with Veeam, with
Okay.
Veeam backup application, because there is a lot of companies, a small company who is not synchronized Activatory and Azure Entra. So there is a cloud user, and yes, this company on this company we can modify or delete the account. So I think it's a good idea to backup a user and properties and backup the log and the audit. So yes, for me it's a good feature.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, guys. And I also want to ask you, as I asked the other community members, what would be one session that you are looking forward to for tomorrow?
For sure, the hardware repository, because I'm really involved in security. So for sure, it will be my first session in the list.
Okay, that's great. And Nicola?
So for me, because he's my friend, the same. And I think yes, the new version of VBO, Veeam Backup for Microsoft 365. But yes, the VBO V8 and the session with Paul.
Okay. They'll attend it together. They've been attending everything together.
friend.
You cannot see one without the other. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now we have Luciano straight from the Hollywood.
Well, we are in Hollywood, Florida.
There you go. So he just came from Hollywood, and we also have Chris, who is one diva from Monaco. So, guys, thank you for accepting to be part of the weekly recap as well. Would you like to give a short introduction about yourself, Chris?
Yes, Christopher Remo, CTO at Monaco Digital, and Vanguard for 8 years ago.
Thank you.
Luciano?
I'm Luciano here, and I'm a solution architect in ITQ, and I'm Vanguard for 7 years, I think, something like that.
Nice. Would you guys like to tell us what was your favorite highlight of today's general session?
Want to start?
For me, it was the live demo of Rick on the next version of Veeam Backup and Web application.
For me, well, lately I've been very interested in cybersecurity, ransomware, etc. So also there is this is not news, but the acquirization from Veeam for the Convware, I think is the name,
Convware, yeah.
So I think it was really nice, and this is something I'm very interested. That's why I also see some sessions today regarding this subject.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty great, and we still don't have an integration for that, but I think when the integration comes, it's going to be really, really good.
I think so, yeah.
So,
Session are you guys most looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, I will repeat myself, but I will see some cybersecurity again tomorrow.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And me, I will focus on Lab Wars tomorrow. So
Competing to win.
yeah. It's
50,000?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was 10,000 actually.
10,000?
Yeah.
10,000?
yeah.
I thought 5,000.
Are you going to compete,
I
Luciano,
only
as well?
compete if it's 50.
Oh, okay. So for 10, you
No,
don't bother.
that's
Okay.
waste of time.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's actually a good price anyway. 10K,
And
Luciano.
the shoes
Let's be
are
fair.
also offered.
Shoes?
Yeah, did you see the
I make
shoes?
shoes, so I don't need shoes.
So we had some amazing community members sharing their experiences with us. They shared about their highlights and favorite sessions and what they are looking forward tomorrow on the last day of the conference. And we decided to end up this recap with Nicola. So we have him one more time. And we know that he shared that the highlight of the day was some technical things in the general session, and he's looking forward to some sessions for tomorrow. But I actually know that he's looking forward for the party, and that's the highlight of this conference. So tell us about that, Nicola.
No, party is good because we can discuss with other Vanguard or other legend or other MVP. So generally, yes, it's very a good. No, it's a good evening, and because we can discuss. No, we not discuss a lot with because we are the MVP of Vanguard on all countries. So, but yeah, 1 or 2 times by year, we can see our colleague and discuss.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Actually, yeah, we meet up with the whole community Veeam 100 members at our annual summit, and then we have the opportunity to meet at VeeamON 2024. So this is a great opportunity at the party to relax, after a week full of education. And finding out about all new releases. So it's really fantastic to have the opportunity to have some fun with our peers and just basically engage, dance, meet other people, right? So yeah, that's amazing. So that would be all from VeeamON 2024. Thank you for staying with us until the end, and we'll see you next week with another special edition.
Okay, is it recording, Christopher? Okay. And now we're back with, okay, yeah. Ça va.
Ça va. Bon chocolat.
And now we're back with Vanguard's
Be professional, people. Be professional.
Be professional. And now we're back with Vanguard's Crystal.
Are going to be like stars now.
Celebrities.
We know.
So it's very, very, very nice because you can discuss with a lot of.
Écouter la musique.
Écouter la musique.
Manger.
Manger. So listen to music. So eat. There's a lot of nice girls.
That's the most important answer. Christoph.
Not Nico. Yeah.
Not Nico. Nico is not with us.
He's not here.
Okay.
And now we're here with Vanguard's Paolo and Nicola, the two best friends of VeeamON. You guys, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank
Fine.
you.
Very good.
Would you like to introduce yourselves to the Veeam community?
Yes.
Just your name,
Yeah.
where do you work?
Start it again.
I'm you, Nico.